Plus, we ask the hard-hitting and potentially ridiculous question, is Dylan Johnson actually related to Lance Armstrong? This episode is most assuredly not sponsored by the Lifetime Grand Prix, Lifetime Fitness, or Unbound Gravel, nor is it sanctioned by the UCI. We're off the record and keeping it real. And just to throw some more keywords in there just for shits and giggles, Trek, Specialized, and Booties. It's official. Brad and I completed verification of the USA Trail last week. So we're basically 4,100 miles. You're going to have to account for 0 days. And weather is always a factor. There's no doubt about it. Which, quite frankly, in the desert isn't a terrible thing, is to pedal at night sort of thing. There's no perfect bike.
No. I think it's kind of like riding a single speed. You're always in the wrong gear. Obviously, the bike industry is drowning right now, and they need a life preserver.
I'll be honest with you, though, going back to our trip, an eye-opening moment for me is when we were camping at the ocean, and there were a ton of kids on bikes, but they were all e-bikes.
Much like in our friend group, you know, there's one guy that gets a fat bike, and then other people start to get fat bikes so they can all ride fat bikes together, and its e-bike is the same thing. And then, you know, you want to ride with people that are equally equipped somewhat, you know. So I think in a friend group, even in a kid scenario, one of your friends gets an e-bike, and then all of a sudden you gotta have an e-bike. Like, what are all these kids doing here on a Tuesday? It made more sense once you went down to Slab City, because I could see Slab City residents treating Fountain of Youth as a vacation.
If you get stuck in a predominant headwind, 20 miles an hour in your face for 300 miles, well, just gear down.
Yeah, keep
and
moving.
just maintain your regular cadence. All right, so you're going 8 miles an hour instead of 15. It's not the end of the world.
And you pleaded with me that time of the year, the wind typically comes from east to west, and I called bullshit, and I was wrong. In India, they have like mango seasons. Like one mango comes on, and then one mango kind of fades out. Like it's like weeks where they just like have different seasons for different mangoes, and there's like
Different varieties.
thousands of different mangoes.
And the motorcycle was her idea originally.
It boggles my mind.
Trust me, it boggles my mind.
You know, just loosely brought all my stuff in the house and threw it aside, and grabbed a beer and had a shower beer at like 2:15, 2:30 in the morning, and then crawled into my own bed. And I was like, not only is it weird sleeping in a bed, it's weird sleeping inside, because I've been sleeping outside every night, you know. California was a win. The road trip was a win. We didn't kill each other. You only yelled at me once.
You only cried twice.
The hardest part was being in Albuquerque and being like, man, I could sit here for another couple of hours and talk to Ron, and you know, and it was like we were torn because we need to get on the road because we knew what was in front of us, but you know, sitting with Ron was a lot of fun, and it's like, man, I hate to do this, but we got to go. It's funny because we covered like 1,200 miles the first day or something obnoxious, and then the second day we went like 60 miles.